And turning now to get a legal breakdown of everything that's happened today, we're going to bring in our Live 5 legal analyst, Mark Pepper. And Mark, during today's trial, the state introduced new body cam footage into evidence showing investigators at the Murdaugh property in the days following the murders. Talk about the decision to show this footage during today's testimony.
Yeah, good evening, Michael. A few fireworks today, including all of the cachet of guns, if you will, that were introduced into evidence over the defense objection. That's going to either do very, very well for the state, as I think it played out today, or potentially backfire on them. The key ruling, as we heard Blair talk about today, was whether or not it comes into evidence. There's a two-part test that Judge Newman performs. Is it relevant? A, does it help the fact finder, the jury, establish probable cause, which they can lead to reasonable doubt? And the second part of that is the probative value of these guns to help them decide substantially outweighed by any prejudicial effect it may have on the defendant? He did the balancing test, and he ruled that we're going to keep parading these guns in as long as you bring them in.
Yeah, I mean, and sticking with that, in the video, you can see, I would say more than a dozen, I would say dozens of guns that you see in this. 4 of them were actually presented today in trial. Talk about, even though it wasn't the guns that were used to kill Maggie and Paul, but why do you think they decided to introduce those specific weapons?
Well, it's precisely the defense's objection, right? You've got pictures of them, Your Honor. Go ahead and let the jury see the pictures and take them back to the room. But do they really need 4 guns in the room while they're deliberating? That's prejudicial to our client. Now, what the state is trying to do, keep in mind, not a whole lot of direct evidence. They're trying to build the mountain of circumstantial evidence. So anytime you get to put a gun or more in the jury room, you're building that mountain for them to consider.
All right, Mark Pepper, thank you so much again for joining us and breaking down what we saw in court today. All right, if you're not able to watch every minute of the trial, our team of digital journalists has you covered. They will be providing you with real-time updates each and every day of the trial. To find and follow the blog, just go to live5news.com and click on the live blog story.